Tonight on Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
We're going big from the Big Apple. We're going to surprise the family in Yankee Stadium!
When parents who adopted children with Down syndrome pass away, a brother and sister return home to raise their siblings and keep the family together.
I just want them to be happy and have a fulfilled life.
You do what you do for your family.
Yeah.
Texas!
This family, they love New York. And so this week, it's really important that we bring that to them.
Broadway star Kristen Chenoweth is here.
Guys. Have you ever thought about doing a Broadway musical demo?
This is better than Cats! Somebody tell me what the plan is. What are you guys doing?
Everyone thinks I've lost my mind.
I thought I left Polly in charge of this whole thing. Where's Polly?
It's kind of out of my hands now.
Huge storm, 50-mile-an-hour winds, bearing right at us. There was nothing we could do.
It's not going to fit this way.
Listen, all you New Yorkers.
Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten. From the Battery to the top of Manhattan. Asian, Middle Eastern, and Latin. Black, white, New York, we make it happen.
New York City, the Big Apple, where they do everything big. And this week, we're surprising our family in a very big way. Something we've never done before. Let's just say, we're throwing these guys a curveball. And the renovation starts right now.
New York. New York.
This is Paul.
Polly, what's that sound?
I'm on a subway heading out to see the family.
No, we're not going to the house. Go to the Bronx, gate 4.
All right,
I'll see you there.
New York.
Phone call.
Hey, Paige, Tracy.
Yes, Mr. Bennington.
Go to gate 4. All right, I'll meet you there.
Can we move this thing any faster?
Don't you love the city? This is exciting. We're going to Yankee Stadium.
In New York, they do everything big. So we're going to surprise these guys in a way we've never done. And it doesn't get any bigger than Yankee Stadium. So this week, we're helping a family in New York, right? And Sal, our builder, this is his 8th build with us. It takes dedicated people who really want to make a difference, and I think these guys really do.
This is an amazing family, Ty. I'm so glad you're here. This is a family that means a lot to us.
Right on, man. And so they have no idea we're here yet, right?
No idea. We don't have any time right now. We got to run inside.
Okay, and they're in their seats.
They're in there. Let's go.
Okay, cool. We'll see you down there. Okay, awesome.
The Lutz family are what you call a very unique family. It's Kathleen and John, and their 6 brothers and sisters with Down syndrome. These guys live and breathe the Yankees, and Sal got these guys tickets. They have no idea this is about to happen. They're about to get the surprise of a lifetime.
So cool. It's going to put us on the field.
To be there at Yankee Stadium right before a game starts, to dream, I mean, to surprise this family, I mean, how cool is this?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Yankee Stadium. Please give a warm New York Yankees welcome to Extreme Makeover Home Editions, Ty Pennington.
We're here today to surprise the family we're about to build a house for. And the really cool thing is, these guys are in the stands right now. Good morning, Lutz family! Kathleen, William, Danny, Timmy, come on out here!
Oh my God, go! Oh my God! Easy, oh my God!
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Hi, good, how are you?
So did we surprise you guys?
Yes, you did! It's amazing.
Standing in the middle of Yankee Stadium, we were like, wow! Not in my wildest dreams could I ever have imagined this was going to happen today.
So New York, this is an amazing family. Take a look at this.
New York Yankees, my favorite team. #1 fan.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Lutz, and I'm one of 18 children. My father was a New York City fireman, and my mother was a homemaker. My parents couldn't have kids. They just decided they wanted to adopt. The first kids were typical kids. Younger kids all have Down syndrome. When my father passed away, I was scared of just my mother being alone with all the kids with Downs. I tried to be there for her. When they lost my mother, it was hard. It was very scary for them. They lost their parents. And how bad is that?
After her mom passed away, the children would have been split up and they would have been sent to homes. Kathleen really stepped up to the plate. She knew she was going to care for these kids.
Hi.
John also came back to the family home, and together, they're not just taking care of their siblings, they're raising them.
You're my best brother, whole entire world.
This house is way too small for the 8 adults that live here.
The house is over 40 years old. It's falling apart. I don't have the money or the means to take care of it the right way. I try to give them the best life that I can, and I'm grateful to be here with them. They are my strength.
Kathleen, all we need Sal Farrow, Dougie Cornwell, and the whole team from Allure Home Improvement.
We all have such a strong capacity to love, to support, to sacrifice. This show inspires us to bring it out. And we get to do it in front of New York on a stage that's way bigger than we've ever done before. And it was great because it's Yankee Stadium. Couldn't have anything better.
Kathleen, the unconditional love and support is such an inspiration to all of us. We are going to build a home for you and your family with that same unconditional love, sacrifice, and support. Can we do it?
Meeting all those Yankee people, that is beyond their wildest dreams. William's been a Yankee fan for as long as I can remember, and for him to see them like that and be with them, he'll have a plastered smile on his face for the rest of his life.
Honey, let's get on the bus. We're heading to Long Island.
As you're surprising the family, you realize not everyone is here because taking a journey to Yankee Stadium for some of these guys isn't that easy.
Let's do it. Yes.
The other guys don't even know we're coming yet. They're still a huge surprise. So we packed up the bus and we went to them.
Let's go. Hi! Come on.
Oh my God. Seeing the bus there, what's going through my head is, oh my God, we're getting a new home. It's giving my brothers and sisters some place for them to permanently stay, and they deserve it.
So Kathleen, John, I mean, you guys have got your hands full. How did you guys end up back here?
Parents were amazing to adopt us, to give us a chance to have a family. When they passed away, you know, no one really knew what would happen to the other kids with Down syndrome or who would take care of them. And that's where my sister stepped in.
It takes a big decision to take care of these guys. What keeps you going?
They keep us going. It's just love. Look at their faces. You could just see the love in their faces.
Can I say something?
You certainly can. What would you like to say?
I love my sister Kathleen and my brother John because he does a lot of cooking.
Is he a good cook or a bad cook?
He's a good cook.
He's a good cook.
Better Kathleen. Not Kathleen, but she's nice too. She's nice too. I love my sister so much.
You're awesome. Show me the house.
The Lutz family story brings a whole new meaning to family. Kathleen and John are following in the footsteps of their parents, John and Grace, who adopted them. And now those guys are taking care of their brothers and sisters. And it's a challenge. They both are living in this very small house that has 8 people, 6 of which are Down syndrome, and there's absolutely no room.
The Yankees really don't have anything on us, do they?
Yeah, they did.
They do? Okay, well, you may have a point there.
Now, what are the photos we're looking at here?
There's my parents, their wedding picture, and this is just through the years, all of the kids.
This whole wall looks like just a wall of love, man.
Just raising one person with Down syndrome is a challenge. You're taking care of 6. What do you want for their future? I mean, what do you want for them?
I just want them to be happy and have a fulfilled life. They'll be with me for the rest of their life. That's why we want a better house for them, because they'll never leave.
They'll live in this house for the rest of their life.
Right.
You guys really put your life on hold, so now all of a sudden you're in a father role.
That's some of the morals and things that our parents instilled in us, is that as a family, you do help out. When you think about my brothers and sisters might not have had a family.
Right.
You know, it gets to you.
Yeah.
You do what you do for your family.
Yeah. I've never seen a family like yours, that is for sure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks.
So this is your bed here?
Yeah.
Now, I notice all this stuff here. It looks like we're back at Yankee Stadium, doesn't it, William? What's up with this guy here?
Elvis. I'm Elvis fan.
You're an Elvis fan, really? Do you like Elvis? Do you do any Elvis impersonations?
Yeah, sometimes.
Show me.
Is it Dan for this?
Right?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Now, what are some of the good times? I mean, what are the best times as a family?
When we're together, when we're doing karaoke together. It's a musical house.
So does it get pretty loud in here at times?
Yes, it does. Very loud.
So this is Shannon's room? I think I found my inspiration for the room. Little fairy.
The basement, be careful.
This is where John lives, though, down here.
Yep. And then you come back in what we call the John Cave.
It's sort of a dungeon.
Which is great if you're fermenting fruit.
Right.
But for someone to actually live down here, I can't imagine it'd be too healthy.
All right, Courtney. If you were picking out necklaces for me, which ones would be the best necklaces, do you think? Ooh, that is pretty. Thank you.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Sal. We're having girly time in here. I don't know if boys are really allowed. What do you think?
No.
No?
No?
Get out.
Get out. Okay.
I grew up with 4 sisters. Trust me. If anybody could take getting kicked out of a room by some girls, it's me.
This is more damage than I've seen anywhere else in the house. It looks like there's moisture that's causing this.
Right. But whenever I fixed anything, it was always their stuff first.
So obviously
Always
this is
that.
your room, so
yeah.
It's really obvious that you've put everyone else first.
Right.
What's really important to understand about the Lutz family is you're talking about 6 individuals with Down syndrome. Each person has a varying level of functionality. And because they can't go many places, the thing they really need is room to grow and also a space that keeps them stimulated.
It's activities like this that really keep them
Moving and
going. Okay.
So when we're designing this house, we have to think about making sure they have their own independence and their own individuality, but also some kind of activities that stimulate them and make it a fun place to be.
I kicked your butt.
You really did.
This is quite a challenge, but it's going to be a fun one.
Come on, everybody. Let's go. Let's do it.
So guys, here's the thing. We know that there's a lot of you guys and it's tough to travel, so we wanted to send you off in a big way, New York style. Taxi! Check out the gigantic cab. I know it's tough for you guys to get around as a family, so we wanted to keep you guys close. So you guys are going to a beautiful resort in the Hamptons. All right? One of you guys climb in.
Travel is really hard for us, and it was like a dream. Like, oh my God, we're actually leaving the home and going where and what are you gonna do to my home? It's gonna be great for the kids. It's gonna be amazing.
Bye guys! We'll see you in a week. They are awesome. Yo, design team! Hey, let's get a plan here.
I got the boys. I got Danny, Timmy, Andrew, and William.
Well, I'm going to take the 2 little girls. That's Shannon. And then Courtney. These are from Courtney's room. I'm bringing them back in. She loves me.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and take
Kathleen and John.
Yes.
That would be excellent.
Thank you for finishing my thought.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. All right,
Okay.
these guys, since they can't really leave the house, they can't really go out and see the world. So let's bring the world to them. So like, I want to give them a place where they can sing, they can get loud, they can have fun. That's got like, you know, karaoke where they guys can play games, they can sing. There we go.
Hey, this is not
Right, well, there goes the plan.
The plan's out the door.
Okay, well, that's a start.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Kids with Downs are angels. How could you ever walk away from that? You can't. There's no way. So getting to go to the Hamptons was great for us. It was extremely special to be doing stuff as a family.
Hello, Lutz family. Check this out. Broadway star Kristen Chenoweth is here.
Guys.
And she's about to help us with demo.
I heard about this story. I actually am an adopted child myself. And I wanted to come see if I could lend a hand.
Music is big on my family, so seeing Kristen Chenoweth was amazing. She has a tremendous voice.
Hey, how are we going to demo the house?
Well, I mean, the usual way, you know, we demo.
Have you ever thought about doing a Broadway musical demo?
No.
Just a second.
Okay.
Guys, frankly, I was surprised no one had ever thought of the Broadway musical demo before. It was long overdue, if I do say so myself.
With hammers and jacks, with our own hands, we're knocking it down right where it stands. Hey, bud, We're trying to sing here.
Get back to work, everybody. Move it.
This is the demo. Off to work we go. We'll tear it down and mix it. This house has to go. Yo ho.
Get rid of this pool.
It's all filled with grime.
They deserve much better.
Sal, I got no rhyme.
Oh my God.
What's going on here?
Hey, want a break, boss?
I'll show you how to break. Break's over. Get back to work.
Wow, even Sal can't resist the music.
This is the demo. Off to work we go. We'll tear it down and mix it. This house has to go.
It's almost gone. You'll be glad to know.
What about these walls?
Yes, they gotta go.
This is better than Cats. All right, Sal, hit it. Talk about bringing down the house. I think that's gonna be a smash hit.
This is the demo. Now it's time to go. We tore it down. Now it's good to go. Yo ho. We'll finish it all till there's rubble below.
I'm tired of singing. So on with the show.
'Cause one thing's clear. This house had to
I really appreciate you being part of it.
Thank you.
You've got quite a nice little voice there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
don't
you.
quit your day job.
I won't. I'll be at Dairy Queen later.
I gotta tell you, it's like Grand Central around here. It's like the subway down here, street level up there. Now, New York wasn't built in a day, but this house, it's gonna be built in 7.
This is for Andrew's room. Andrew loves music.
All right, so this is for Courtney's room. She loves beads. So I was thinking a whole wall of these. So now in theory, they should just go down. And we have about 6 that made it in the bucket. That's it!
This week we're building a house for the family. We really want to bring the world to them. And as I was looking in New York, and you notice the way the brownstones are right next to each other. Each building is different. It has its own individual style, but it also works right next to each other. And so I want to bring those elements into the great room so that they really feel like the city has come to them.
Yo, Polly!
Yo, Ty, what's going on?
There's a project I want you guys to help me work on for the great room.
All right.
Get creative. I know it's gonna be awesome. Polly, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Hey, hold on. I'm going to put you on speakerphone. Just tell them I'm in charge.
Yes, you're in charge.
All right.
All right, man.
Okay.
It should be showing up right now.
Uh-oh, you guys, I just saw something. Has he lost his mind? What are we supposed to do with this thing?
This family lives in one of the greatest cities in the world, so I want to make sure that I bring that world to them.
Uh-oh, you guys, I just saw something.
I wanted to surprise the design team with something very New York. So I sent them an old New York City taxi cab.
1972.
It is absolutely disgusting inside of here.
I wanted to find out what they would do with it. That was the challenge. Let's see what you're going to come up with.
What about cutting it down the middle and then...
Why? I mean, what is the dining table scoop?
You want to make this the dining table?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think you need to use all of it.
I think it's cute, but it's way too big to use
I mean,
all
you
of
could
it.
like cut a corner of it and like come in out of a wall.
Yeah,
but I feel like we've done, I know, it's just like,
You could turn it into a planter.
I mean, could we turn it into a sofa or a love seat or something?
I like it.
It's gonna need to be painted, reupholstered.
Ty had the idea like, hey, yo, so listen, here's a cab. Let's figure out what we're going to do with it. You're the project manager on this one. Part of being a project manager is hiring the right people. You talk to Ty, figure out how much room we have, and you cut it down to whatever it needs to be.
Paul took this I'm in charge thing a little too seriously. He's like, I'm in charge, I'm just gonna delegate. That's what you do when you're in charge. You delegate and you walk away. And that's pretty much what he did.
It's kind of out of my hands, which is nice now. While Tracy and Paige were on cab detail, I figured, you know what, this is a perfect time for me to go out and see what I can do for William. William's all about the Yankees.
My favorite team. #1 fan.
So I wanted to get back to Yankee Stadium to really get him some things.
How am I going to get into Yankee Stadium?
I have my ways.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for the Yankees clubhouse.
Sure, you go about 3 doors. Wait a minute, who are you?
Here we go. Clubhouse. Cheaters.
Good afternoon, everyone. And we are here at Yankee Stadium. We see that there has been a change. Playing shortstop today for the Yanks, replacing Derek Jeter, will be number 7 in your program, number 1 in your heart, Paul DeMeo.
Taxi!
Now, what's the one lesson you learned from living in a big family?
Always hide your socks.
One of the projects I'm working on are ottomans that turn into storage, but also have a lot of personality. And since there's so many family members, I'm calling them allottomans because there's a lot of them and they're ottomans.
I want to put a photo in here of each family member. We're going to need to make 8 of these. But I think this photo of John and Grace, who started this entire family, is definitely going in one of the projects.
Sal, you kind of walk in here. Things look really great. You're moving down the hallway. Something's missing.
We got here something very special planned. And this is the focal point. You walk in that front door and you are in the city. You will have a huge atrium skylight. This whole thing is all glass. The biggest, the most extreme skylight ever used on any house. That's beautiful.
Ty delivers this cab to us and says, just make something for the house. Ultimately, we decided to make it a really cool couch. We have to cut it, fix it up, take the paint off. We have to make sure that this looks as good as possible and is as safe as possible.
How far is this going to be away from the wall?
I'm seeing it floating in the center of the room.
It's gonna be kind of in the middle.
So it's going to be a full 360.
Yeah. It's fun to imagine these big things, but as you guys know, actually doing it.
I know, and we're running out of time.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things for me is being able to go in the Yankee dugout. And how do you capture that in Williams' room to bring a little bit of that flavor? Well, you just, let's make a little dugout.
Whoa! Paulie! What bedroom? What is this?
Hey, I got it.
I don't know what you got, but you got a hole in the floor in the bedroom.
Think Yankees, think William.
I'm thinking, not coming to me, Paulie.
All right, it will. Dougie, it will, I promise.
Dog, I'm seeing some clouds I don't like right now, and what I see right now scares me. There's nothing I'm concerned about other than that atrium.
We've got all the guys prepping the opening for the skylight. I'm starting to hear weather reports. Huge storm, monsoon, 40, 50 mile an hour winds, 10 miles out, bearing right at us. I have a whole roof open. Drywall, flooring, everything exposed to the weather.
It's already raining. We're out of time. We got to get it up.
Now?
Right now.
Let's go. Ready?
I'm hearing that the weather was uplifting trees in some areas.
Back it up, guys. Back it up.
You just gotta look up above and say, "Can use a little help right now."
Let's go.
If you or someone you know deserves a home makeover, go to abc.com to apply to be on the show.
Can we talk about that storm? I thought it was heading right for us.
It hit north of us, it hit south of us. It uplifted trees over in Bridgeport. Torrential monsoon rain, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. It turns out that storm passed us. Somehow, some way, that weather pattern went around the Lutz family built.
I love the skylight. The payoff is huge. You like my New York accent that I'm picking up on?
You're doing good. How about a Long Island accent?
I don't know.
Well, how would you say Long Island?
Long Island.
Now, Long Island, we say Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island. We just make it one word.
Like, I wish I was from Long Island just so I could talk like that. I mean, it's amazing. Everything sounds better if you got that Long Island accent.
I think I'm doing great.
You're mixing a little Jersey Brooklyn into that Long Island accent.
Somebody tell me what the plan is. What are you guys doing? What's the idea? I had to sit over here, but I can't wait to see. Sofa?
Yeah.
Excellent. Dig
And
it.
we've got all of
So it'd be like this?
Yep, that's where we're gonna be sitting.
Nice. Is there any way we could get like a diamond tuck interior, like something really nice?
Everyone thinks I've lost my mind. I'm calling them. They're like, we don't have any fabric in stock, and you need it in 24 hours. Quick.
I thought I left Polly in charge of this whole thing. Where's Polly?
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you want a project to go well, it's about finding that one person that can lead the charge. With Polly, I'm not sure that was such a smart choice.
Whoa!
We got the skylight in the hallway, all the kids' rooms. What's going on with those kids'
I
rooms?
can't really tell you about that right now, but here's what I will tell you. Can you see if you can find me a mailbox, big one, and 6 doorbells? Thank you.
Doorbells.
Doorbells!
What's really important about the design of this house is that we give them their individual space, but we also sort of stimulate them. And I want them to be able to walk into the great room and sort of feels like they're walking down a New York street. Life in the city. They're going to spend most of their life inside that home, and I want to bring the world to them.
So I thought that you could put a taxi cab here, so when you're coming down the hall here, it looks like the back of the cab.
I mean, how does Polly deal about that? Let's talk about a beautiful Hamptons home. And you got your weathered cedar, your gables, round windows, so to throw it back to the nautical. And then that big, beautiful skylight atrium, letting all the outdoors in with a light. It's just going to be such a perfect house for this family.
Woo! Quick road trip. So tell me what you have in mind for this art project.
Okay, I'm gonna give them canvases, paint, and brushes, and just sort of see what they come up with.
Maybe I can take Kathleen for a little spa action.
Kathleen has dedicated her life to taking care of her brothers and sisters, and I don't think she ever gets time to relax. So Tracy really wants to do an art project with all the kids, but she wants it to be a surprise. So my job, steal Kathleen away for a little rest and relaxation.
A little bit of pampering for you, since you never, ever get that.
Going to the spa was amazing. It was nice to say, okay, everybody's being taken care of. Whew, I'm relaxed. It was great. Wow.
Look at
you, you're an artist.
Oh, my fingers.
They just did a fantastic job at doing this arts and crafts project, and now I have all these cool pieces of artwork that I can put in Kathleen's room.
It's starting to feel a lot like New York in here. Anybody need a hot dog? What do you have?
Hey, Danny, Timothy, are you there? See, and it's like we're outside and we're going into their own little house.
We are really up against the wall here. It's day 7 and family's coming home very shortly. We have a ton of special rooms. We have a ton of things going into the house. What usually is just like kind of a normal great room is themed out with a stage, karaoke. A lot of stuff's going on and we got to get it done.
We got a lot of things going on. We got the fire escape getting put up here. Finishing the painting, cleaning the outside. We got a lot of stuff to do before the family comes home.
Looks good in here, don't you think? Yeah. It's crazy pulling this house together. And here comes the taxi cab. I honestly forgot about it, that it had to be brought into the house.
If you're not helping with the cab, go back somewhere, please.
How long do you think this is going to take? An hour? We're running out of time.
It's not going to work. That forklift is not deep enough. The family's coming home in 30 minutes, and they show up on the front lawn with a cab that I have to somehow get in the house. A cab that weighs 1,500 pounds. 3. Everybody get out of the way. Slow down. Slow down. All right, bring it up on the step.
Everyone, please out of the way.
One step. One step. You got to step this way. You got to pivot. Pivot to you. Do not let this go on anybody.
Got to go higher on it. Careful, careful.
I understand. It's very, very heavy, but no one is listening. We're going to drop it.
Guys, it's not going to fit this way.
We need bodies over here.
It's called chaos.
It's making me nervous.
You just stand up.
Get a group around there. 4 or 5 guys on that end. You got the rest of the way to this end. We're going to bring it in. Lift the bottom straight up. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Little bit.
Back up.
The project was given to me. Did I succeed? With flying colors. I am not afraid to say it. I am apparently the guy to go to when something needs to be done. I did it. I did.
Now let's bring the family home! All right, people, let's do this New York style. Start the parade!
cab coming down that road. For me, it was just a lot of excitement. It's a combination of knowing that my brothers and sisters are going to have a permanent place to live, and knowing that we owe it to our community that really hit here, and you can't ask for anything more.
I think what's really incredible is that your story has touched so many people.
For this, move the bus.
I think we absolutely should move the bus. You guys know what to say? Say it with me. Bus driver, move that
To me, success or failure is in the reaction of that family. Will they look at this home and feel what I'm hoping they feel? Will they feel that feeling of my prayers were answered? And to see Danny going up and down the block and just jumping up and down.
It's perfect!
I'm sitting back saying, yeah, we just hit a home run.
So are you guys ready to see the inside? Yeah!
When I walked in the door, I was like, wow. The theme of the house being in New York City was amazing. I can't believe there's a cab in the house. There's so much there to do now. It's going to be good for them. With the old home, I definitely felt that they needed more. But with the new house, there's so many different things for them to express themselves in their life because that's their life forever.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
You gonna do some karaoke up there later?
This is amazing.
So guys, what do you think of your new great room?
I can't even believe what you've done. This is just totally amazing.
Since you guys love New York and you can't always be there, we thought we'd bring New York to you. See the street signs with all your names on it?
That's great.
Did you happen to notice the yellow taxi couch that's in your home?
Yeah.
That was no easy task, I'll be honest with you.
This is real neat.
Wow.
But here's what's really cool too, check this out. We wanted to make sure that everybody's room has its own personal and individual style. So it really feels like, you know, like a little neighborhood in New York City.
It does.
Oh, man. Look, this.
And the cool thing about the skylight, which happens to be the biggest we've ever done, really does feel like the brownstone neighborhood in New York City.
That is amazing.
With the new house, the different amenities in there is just going to be amazing for the kids. The doors, the knockers, the mailbox, it is giving them their own independence. They're really going to love this.
Did you see the coffee table that I did? I wanted to make sure that every family member had their own cube. So what's kind of neat is you can lift it up. Underneath, you've got a cushion that's got storage underneath.
Oh, that's great.
But the really cool thing is, if you flip them all over,
Let's see.
it actually makes up a photo of Mom and Dad.
Oh, my God.
My parents just had big hearts. They're the ones that made the home the way it is. They're the ones that raised us all. So my parents are smiling up in heaven right now. They're saying, this is wonderful. This is everything that they could have wanted for the kids.
I miss Mom, Dad.
I know.
They want us to be happy about what we got. Come here. Come on, let's go up here.
Hey, buddy, I didn't mean to getting sad. I just knew that those guys would be really happy, and I know that they're part of this family. Because you know what? They're smiling right now. And you know what? Who else is going to smile in a minute? You are, because you're about to see the backyard.
That's right.
You guys want to check out your backyard?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh, my God.
So check it out. You guys
This
got
is great.
a brand new pool, right? It's fun, but it's also good for exercise. You guys got a gigantic lawn chess game. You got swings. Uh-oh, somebody's going on the slide. All right, yeah. Polly's coming in.
When you're able to spend some time with these kids, you realize that they're so much fun to be around. They do not censor themselves. They're full of love. They are just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people.
Nicely done. Yeah.
Help Sal.
Let's grab some towels, tie up, because there's some more stuff you might want to see inside the house.
Coming up next.
Go check out the rest of your house.
Hey, let's go. Elvis.
What, baby?
Oh, get a load of this.
Oh my God. I can't.
Go check out the rest of your house.
Oh, get a load of this.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, look at this.
Got this thing.
Elvis.
Come. What, baby?
Hey, you guys found the
Wow. How do you guys like the room?
Good, baby.
This is great.
So what's cool about your beds flip away and you've got room for a dance party up in here. Man, you guys look good, man. I gotta tell you something.
baby.
Look at all of this, Andrew.
Cool. Awesome.
Look at your room, baby. This is so amazing.
Do you know who this is? Is that Tinkerbell?
Oh, my baby Yankees.
A season 2 member of New York Yankees. Number 25, baby.
Wow, just this baby out.
William, what do you think of your room, man?
I love it.
You're in bed in the dugout.
Yes.
So you did steal second base.
I stole second base. And how about that from Derek Jeter over there? He signed it and everything for you.
My new room is Yankee Stadium. And it was awesome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, William Lutz. Welcome to the Yankee Stadium and play ball.
Now look. Woo. And then they all go in the bucket.
Wow.
This is so beautiful.
We're not going to kick you out this time.
Oh, I can stay?
Yes.
I walk in and it's Paige and Courtney. I'm like, okay, I remember last time I went in there.
Get out.
Get out. This time, she gives me a necklace. And that meant a lot to me because now I really felt like part of the family.
Oh my God. Holy cow. Oh, this is amazing. Holy cow. But when I walked into my room, I just in awe. The old living space, we used to call it the dungeon because it was just this dark, mysterious area. But now our brothers and sisters can just hang out, play pool, you know, and not have to worry about anything.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this is amazing. So beautiful. Oh my God. With my brothers and sisters, there's no time to relax. There's always something that needs to be done. And when I walked into my bedroom, I was like, wow, this is definitely going to be better because I will have my privacy and I'm looking forward to that.
So what do you think?
It's great. It's beautiful. And I can't believe it. It's like a dream.
Now, this is really cool, too. Tracy had this artwork done by your brothers and sisters. You see the initials? You got the W for William, the A for Andrew.
And the handprints.
That artwork is for you. It's a gift from them.
When I saw the painting, it just touched my heart deeply. I'll be staring at that and thinking of them every single minute. They are my world. They are my sunshine. They're everything to me. Nothing matters other than their happiness and their love.
Welcome to Live at the Lutz. Yeah! So here's what's cool. This is state-of-the-art karaoke machines. You've got a huge TV monitor. You've also got monitors all the way around here. And, well, Polly, tell them about it.
Our friends at CVS Pharmacy know how important singing is and dancing is to you guys. This keeps everybody moving, getting them healthy. So this is from them. CVS Pharmacy has also put together a fund for you. In this fund is $50,000
Oh my God.
that you can use on your house, on your family, whatever you need.
I can't.
For them to give us a fund is very special. It really relieves having to worry about extra bills. I can focus on what my brothers and sisters need, and I can help out even more.
Let's do some singing and dancing. Yeah, Polly DeMayo on piano. Here we go, ready?
those kids are on stage and singing, they are so alive and full of energy, and to see Courtney singing it was great. You know, that house became theirs at that moment. And each one of them, as individuals, came alive at that moment.
With this new home, my whole family has a really bright future. It's so much easier for myself and John to make a better life for them. You are beautiful, wonderful people to help my family. I can't give enough thanks.
I guess there's just one thing left to say.
I go home. Let's go.
I go home. Let's go.
To find out more about the products used on tonight's show, go to abc.com.
You know what a topiary is? A topiary is a plant that's then cut and shaped like an animal. Here we go.
An animal.
Oh! You want to name it?
Giselle.
Giselle? Giselle it is.
Giselle it is, guys.
Make sure it's female. Female? Oh, she's a Giselle.